hard to change, can I kick it? Things ain't been the same, things have changed, can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask, can I?
Hey, could count on my power, and look at my dogs. It was way back then, could claim what you saw, but you weren't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up? I done got rich and went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup. I done been ballin' this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat gristle. Ay, how did the lady go miss? Ay, her she was magic, she mixed. Met her at one of the functions, we caught her the rhythm. She caught up a friend, they kissed and we dipped it, and that's how we kicked it.
Let me explain what I did, can I kick it? Hold on, yeah, I got some rings and a range, can I kick it? Yeah, don't ask me a thing, how I got her, how I did it. Yeah, spend the whole half, had a blast, can I kick it? Even with a sprain, pain, can I kick it?
Today, from Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, it's week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here between the Miami Dolphins and the New England Patriots. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa got a man open. It's Ricky Seals-Jones. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38.
Well, partner, it's pretty simple. One thing you don't want to see defensively, on the very first snap of the game, some guy running free like we just saw there.
Heck of a start for this offense, no doubt. They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
34-yard line.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 13 carries, 52 yards.
I was so glad you asked for a couple of offensive linemen to talk to before the game because they told us that in last week's contest, everything was clicking. Didn't matter whether they were doing gap scheme.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5.
Intercepted. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. Eluding the pressure right. And got his man complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Damiere Byrd, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Pats have taken the early lead.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. So Miami coming out for their second drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll run here with Dobbins. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The tackle made there by Tack McKinley.
On the tackle.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
At the Patriots.
From the gun, it's Tua. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Landry. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
That's a nice pump and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the 3rd down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
The Pats at the line ready to go.
20. Check 26.
On 1st down, Newton. And his throw is incomplete. Philip Dorsett, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Throwing again. Newton escaping the pressure right. Philip Dorsett hauls it in. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Newton on 3rd down. Steps away to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Cam Newton now with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Now that big score all started with Cam being forced from the pocket, but when he's outside of the pocket, it doesn't really bother him.
And part of that is the word you use, big, right? He bought extra time by moving outside of the pocket, which means receivers can get downfield farther, and Cam's got more than enough arm to find him, and we end up with a big play.
PAT up and good by Rosas. And the lead now stands at 13.
Patriots 13. Dolphins nothing. Aldrich Rosas.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
24-yard line.
Miami set to take over. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. 3rd down. Now Tua. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
This is taken at about the 14. A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return. And the Patriots take over. New England trying to get a place on offense. Cam going to bring the Patriots up now 1st and 10, right at the 30. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 37-yard line.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
The quarterback.
Like the footwork back there, I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss.
20.
From the gun on 3rd down, Newton. And that one complete to Keene, the tight end. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Left side, it's Dorsett. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. His throw incomplete.
The pass intended for Phillips.
Sometimes those guys taken in the 7th round, you can think, oh, maybe he's just happy to be in the league. I don't think that's the case here.
And you know those actor friends that we have? How do they start every script?
How many actor friends?
What's my motivation, right? Well, this guy's motivation is you got picked in the 7th round, so no one expects you to make the team, let alone have an impact. And we know plenty of guys have done exactly that as 7th rounders.
And you take a look at this draft class from a season ago, really it grades out as a pretty darn good class.
So you have to give a lot of credit to the entire scouting organization. General manager, personnel department, college scouts, all came together. They evaluated it very well and got a nice payoff.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. And the ball is knocked out. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot, and that time he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get into the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people around.
Complete to Ricky Seals-Jones. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I'll tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there forcing the completion.
Good go.
The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Tech McKinley made his way into the backfield. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
2 sacks last week. Another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
And a few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. Getting set to go again here, Cam Newton marches back onto the field. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence, does a great deal for your team, gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 22 yards there, a first down.
49-yard.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be marked down deep on Miami's side of the field. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Back to throw again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air? And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. It's their quarterback with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Roses to add the extra point. Missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. That time a 6-play drive, and it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run.
Aldrich Rosa set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this will make it into the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened-up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend.
And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently, we're going to get right back to it. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. Taken about 7 yards deep. And the half will begin with a touchback. So here are the Patriots to take over. They were winners a week ago against Buffalo, and they lead here with a 1st and 10. Start the drive. And that is incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Second down pass play got them 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
The pass intended for.
But we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. And that'll be caught by the tight end, Keene. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
The throw complete to Dorsett, and he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That'll be a New England 1st down, a gain of 12.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one. One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
Oh, that was a pretty route right there, because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion.
Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. That catch good for only a couple.
2 yards.
Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Now this one complete on the slant route. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
18 on the play.
But look what we have here, a sustained drive, and that was certainly AWOL in the first half. They really struggled to try and move the football. But right now, they certainly seem to have the formula working. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Right back to Dobbins on first. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after him now.
On second down, a run with Dobbins. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up first and goal.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run with Dobbins, and that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
Every team we ever talk to that continues to run the ball in a game, even when they haven't had much success, all talks about attrition, don't they? If you keep running it, eventually good things are likely to happen. It's been a hard go in this game today, hasn't it?
Yeah, this defense, they've met pretty much every challenge in front of them this afternoon.
They're still trying to run the ball, but they're not finding much space.
It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Tua going to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Tua on 4th down. Got a man, it's Landry for the Dolphins touchdown.
Complete to Jarvis.
A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Dolphins are able to draw a bit closer.
Kicker on for the point after.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From the 6. Now a hit and a loose football. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. Jeff Swaim taking it in. And the Dolphins have got it back to a 1-score game.
The kicker on for the extra point.
I'm glad we were paying attention during the rules seminar because we learned the only time you can't advance a fumble like that is in the last 2 minutes of either half.
Right. Other than that, if that ball's out, whether forward or backwards, it's live and free for anybody.
No doubt about it. When you say free, that means he's got free reign to pick it up and go. And that's exactly what happened there. Took it in for a touchdown.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. From the 6.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. And he's going to keep it here. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time, and that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
So second down, still 10 yards to go, ball on the 43. Flushed out right. He completes it right side away. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Looked like the defense. Pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
First down, here's White. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Definitely too early to panic, but that is his 4th carry of the game, and collectively has a total 10 yards. So maybe there's no panic, but maybe some concern.
Yeah, and maybe a little concern up front because they're not giving him any space right now. Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. New England on third down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. And that is incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on third down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They snap it to Newton. And he comes back with one complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? They'll look to throw now on first down. Flush to his right. Dorsett's got it. Touchdown, Patriots. Philip Dorsett, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots add on to their lead. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun. This is Jeff Swaim, the tight end. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 2nd down, Tua. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
A gain of 21 yards. First down.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Tua with a throw complete to Parker. A gain of 6 there on first. The Dolphins moving with a sense of urgency here. Now a desperation throw. And this is taken in at the 5. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jarvis Landry with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Dolphins able to get this back within a touchdown.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This will be fielded inside the 5.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
New England trying to get a place on offense. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Past the 20, 10, 5. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A big play there. 76 yards. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead.
For the extra point.
That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. And it seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they end up pushing the lead up once again. And you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
So Tua and the Dolphins down by 2 touchdowns. A little over 80 ticks to go. Field goals, useless at this point. They need 2 touchdowns, and they need them in short order. Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a 1st down. That's complete to his tight end, Seals Jones. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Seals Jones.
From the gun, it's Tua. And throw right side complete to Parker. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Tua now on 1st down. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. And again, it's Tagovailoa. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now. Chidobe Awuzie there to make the play in coverage.
It's 3rd down and less than a yard.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. Tua setting up shop to throw again. And he's going to go down as time has now run out on this game.
Today's final.
So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots.